Oh, son of a gun. You thought I was going to say son of a bitch, didn't you?
So LowTierGod has posited that he is going to levy a lawsuit against Joon the King and some of his other detractors, perhaps me.
He can get an attorney all he wants. That nigga has a losing case. You don't just sit on your ass one day and just be like, ho, I'm gonna go ahead and just slander and just completely slander this dude and make money for it. Broke ass nigga can't afford a fucking attorney. That's why he had to use me to try to increase his trash revenue. That nigga's done for. That nigga's gonna pay me for all of that. Well, he gonna need something because that nigga's gonna pay me for all of that. Trust and believe. Like, that's when it comes to fucking with my revenue and people trying to use me for money, trust me, that's one thing I don't take lightly. If you're trying to make revenue off me, we got a problem. You can do all that other shit all you want, but the second money is involved, like you running ads or you trying to slander me, you know, all this type of bullshit, and it made you money off the strength of me, I'm coming after you. It might not be now, might not be later, but I'm going to get you. So it doesn't matter. That nigga's not getting off scot-free, I promise you that.
But yeah, some of his other detractors and some of the troll channels for what he claims to be defamation and stalking and slander and all sorts of nonsense like that. So I want to kind of have more of a serious tone in this video and kind of allay some of the fears that people might have if they've heard that from LTG and they thought, oh yeah, maybe he has a case because, you know, I'm a troll channel and I make fun of him and I laugh at him and stuff like that. I want to let you know that he doesn't have a case. LTG actually suffers from a condition known as dumb bitch syndrome, and it affects 9 out of 10 households across the world. Unfortunately, when he was young, he found a fragmentation grenade and put it in his mouth, and that's why his teeth are the way they are now. When the grenade exploded, it sent some of his crooked ass teeth into his brain, and he is a sufferer of dumb bitch syndrome. If you or a family member has been affected by dumb bitch syndrome, please contact 1-800-YICAD, and we're going to do absolutely fucking nothing for you because that's not our problem. Moving on, about the libel and slander thing, I kind of just want to give you guys an idea about why LowTierGod doesn't have a case, why no lawyer is going to take his case, and why it's okay, keep making troll channels, keep laughing at him, keep poking fun at him, because he doesn't really have anything or any recourse he can really do but false copyright strike, and then if you fight those, you'll get your channel back or you'll get your videos back. So let's get into it. Essentially, let's read the law for California in terms of libel, slander, and defamation cases. So to make a defamation claim in California, you must prove 4 things. 1, that someone made a false statement of purported fact about you. 2, that the statement was made published to a third party. 3, that the person who made the statement did so negligently, recklessly, or intentionally. And 4, that as a result of the statement, your reputation was damaged. So already he's going to run into a lot of issues, especially with the 4th point, because he needs to essentially prove that because of the troll channels, he's faced issues. And that's impossible to prove because as soon with the old troll channels being up, he hasn't lost subscribers in a great amount. He hasn't been rejected from roles because he wasn't going to get any roles. He's never going to be an actor. He hasn't been kicked off of YouTube because of the troll channels or anything we have said as troll channels, or even Joon the King said in his documentary. So he can't prove that. He would have to prove that the statements that the troll channels make caused him damage to his reputation. His reputation is already tarnished. He's already known as the bad boy of the SGC. Everyone already knows this. If we just say it again, it's not us defaming him or slandering him or anything like that. Everyone already knows that. So then let's go further down into the elements of a defamation case in California. So in California, a plaintiff must prove 5 elements to establish a defamation claim. 1, an intentional publication of a statement of fact. 2, that it is false. 3, that is unprivileged. 4, that has a natural tendency to injure or which causes special damage, and 5, the defendant's fault in publishing this statement amounted to at least negligence. Now, this is a lot of legal speak. I know you guys are sitting there like, man, I'm about to click off this video. I don't know what the fuck he's on about, but I'm gonna break it down for you so you guys understand exactly what they're saying. So I'll read a little bit further to kind of see or illustrate why the troll channels have an easy out, especially when in regards to this case, because they'll get thrown out as soon as these things are said. So with regards to the statements of fact, a large issue arises in the context of whether a statement was either a statement of fact or a statement of opinion. Boom, easy. It is easy for any troll channel to say, anyone who has commentary, anyone who has written text on screen about his behavior, to say, these are all my opinions. I haven't presented any of these as facts about Dale Wilson, Modalon, Sparrow, LowTierGod. And it's that easy. It's that easy. And the judge is going to throw this case out, which is why defamation cases are so difficult to prove. And here's the thing. I'm a big boy. I don't care. I'm going to say it. I believe it is a fact that LowTierGod is a bitch. I think it's a fact that he's a terrible person. I think it's a fact that he has a toxic personality. And I don't care. I'm presenting these as facts because there's another aspect to this that he's going to not understand. And we're going to get to in a second. So the other portion of it that I'm talking about is this statement here. If the person who made the alleged defamatory statement was telling the truth, it is an absolute defense to an action for defamation. For example, if a person is spreading a rumor about another person and this rumor is true, there is no defamation. In cases involving matters of purely private concern, the burden of proving truth is on the defendant. A defendant does not have to show the literal truth of every word in an alleged defamatory statement. It is sufficient if the defendant proves true the substance of the charge. In cases involving public figures or matter of public concern, the burden is on the plaintiff to prove falsity. So that's where LowTierGod is fucked, because anyone you talk to, look at his behavior across his entire career as a content creator or YouTuber.
Dumbass clowns, you and your daddy could bend the fuck over while my whole stream virtually bust hot matrix sperm all over your motherfucking grills. Dumbass coons.
This nigga's a fucking gay little dude. This little gay ass nigga out of my chat.
Hating ass faggots? No, nigga, fuck the agates. These niggas are actual faggots with a capital F.
He ain't trans. He didn't fucking get his dick slit. He ain't got the balls for that. If you're a real tranny, a real transsexual, cross-dresser, whatever the fuck you want to call it, get your dick slipped.
Find a good price for these hats, and I gotta face this fucking crane motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what that ugly ass slobbering half of a man is saying. I'm not gonna do anything to give that ugly, worthless specimen anything to gain any type of notoriety to his pity name. No one gives a fuck about that slobbering ass motherfucker. So who gives a goddamn? If you want to talk shit, then you can get clowned like you're an actual full human being. So no, I don't give a fuck about some disgusting deformity. Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should kill yourself now.
The things he says, he's constantly calling people the N-word. He's constantly calling people the F-word. He made fun of a disabled person. He screamed at his girlfriend on a live stream. He's threatened people about he's told people they should kill themselves because they don't serve any value. All these statements I'm saying that LowTierGod is a toxic person as a fact. LowTierGod is a bad person as a fact. In the court, if you want to take me to court, LowTierGod. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna put this in front of the judge, and he's gonna be like, yeah, this can be considered a fact. Like this can be considered true because you've done all these things. These things are inescapable. Like this is you. I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm not editing these clips in any way. This is all things that you've said. You absolute mongrel, taco head piece of shit. Now, I know this video wasn't as much as a laugh as I tried to make my other videos, but I kind of just wanted to put some information out there so that people are aware that they're safe in terms of legal repercussions for making troll channels or having a troll Discord or, putting videos up or anything, because I don't want people to feel like, oh, LowTierGod's going to win. LowTierGod has all the tools to beat us in court. He really doesn't. I mean, I don't even know if he could get to court with his stick legs. He has pipe cleaner for legs, so I'm not sure if he can make it from Lancaster to Los Angeles to get to court. So if you guys have any questions, hey, let me know. I appreciate you guys watching. I'll have more amusing content content and breakdowns coming out soon. Cheers. Low Tier VaultRep signing out.